What is up, people? It is me, your guy Tony P, and this is the Doing Stuff podcast. How have y'all been? How you doing? How your mama and them? It's been a while. Woo, man. Yeah, it's been at least 3 weeks. At least 3 weeks since we've been in here, man. 1 week I went out of town to spend. It's been longer than that. 'Cause the first week was when I went to go for my mom's birthday. I was back in July. It's September. It's halfway through September. It's been a while. Why y'all ain't told me? Why y'all ain't been looking for me? Why y'all ain't check on me? What's up, man? Y'all don't love me. Um uh we are back, and I thought today we'll have a little fun. House of them Dragons is over with. That was our main topic today. We going into the MCU. We gonna rank every MCU specifically MCU. Now, I wanted to start this thing off with a little history, a little information that a lot of people probably don't know, including the actors who act in these movies. So, back in the late '90s, early 2000s, um, Marvel was going bankrupt, and how dare you spend 3 weeks away? My bad. It's been longer than that. Marvel was going bankrupt, so they sold the movie rights to Sony, Fox, and Universal to some of their most popular characters. And what they did was they used that money to start the Marvel movie, whatever studios, the MCU, basically, if you will. So they started off with the Incredible Hulk, the second Incredible Hulk, not that first BS. That was Universal. The one with I want to say Ang Lee. That one was the first one. That was trash. Then they came technically the very first Marvel movie was the Incredible Hulk with I forgot dude's whatever whoever it was, he got replaced with Mark Ruffalo. And then Iron Man and Thor, and then so on and so forth until Disney bought it and it blew up to what it was. So all the X-Men movies that we have seen before Deadpool and Wolverine, those were all Fox movies. All the Fantastic Four movies that we have seen, those are Fox movies. All the Spider-Man movies include we talking all the way back to Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, Venom, Morbius, all of those were Sony movies. Those are not part of the MCU. Those if you pay attention to those movies in the beginning when they have the intro, it says in association to Marvel. It does not have Marvel Studios on it like every MCU movie. It's something that a lot of people really don't know and understand, including the actors that act in these movies. For example, I can't remember what her name was, the main character that was in Madam Web. Um, she thought that she was in a Marvel MCU movie, not knowing that it was a Sony movie. And Sony movies are infamously trash, except for the Sony animation movies, which there was a rumor going out that the third installment of the Miles Morales animated movies was going to be delayed until 2027 because Sony scrapped the majority of it. So I don't know how true that is. I think Lord and Miller came out, the directors came out and said that it wasn't true. So I don't know. I just want it to be great, and I just want to be able to see it. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be a part of that number when Spider-Man Across Beyond the Spider-Verse drops. So you didn't like the second one either? You didn't like the second one either. What second one? This thing be so delayed. I need to pull the the chat up on here so I can see your comments in real time. There we go. There we go. Okay. Like the software I use, it brings chat, it brings comment up. The second Hulk. Oh, you didn't like the second Hulk? It was better than the first Hulk. And that's why the same character that was playing Thaddeus Ross, he was brought back until he passed away. And now it's going to be played by Harrison Ford, I think. Yeah, Harrison Ford. He's that's who's going to be playing Hulk in Black in America that's dropping in February. So I just wanted to give that little history lesson because I purposely chose this particular tier list because let's see. Let's bring it over here. No, let's bring it. Hmm. This particular tier list has strictly only MCU movies in it. I guess I don't, but I can put myself over here. I can do that. Boom. So we got. I didn't I didn't get too fancy with it. We got from F to fail all the way up to S tier, which is just God levels of awesome. So I have watched every single last one of these, and not all. My opinion, kind of. Oh wait, it's missing one. It's missing. Oh no, there it is. I haven't seen Werewolf by Night. That's probably the only thing in the MCU I have not watched, and I think they're about to re-release it again um, in color. So Werewolf by Night, I gotta check out. Hey son, you want to say hey to the people? Say hey people. Hey people. All right, go. Close the door to the daddy room. To daddy's room. Thank you. All right. What's up, Mina? What's up, Vintage? How y'all doing? We back. Shouting. What's up? All right. So we are ranking all the MCU movies. Y'all missed the whole history lesson on why there may be some movies that aren't in here. So you're not going to see any of the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies in here. You're not going to see Venom in here. You're not going to see any of the other ones, any of the movies that were made by other studios. So, alrighty, I'm so glad you made it, Mina, because you, you know what? Since we're here, and me and Mina has gone back and forth with this particular movie. I was gonna go in order because it looks like it's in release order and everything, but I'm gonna skip straight to Secret Invasion. Secret Invasion was the story of the scrolls being discovered on Earth and how Nick Fury brought them there, and they've been pretty much been taken over in secret, right? From what I've heard, I never read the comics, which is probably why I feel some type of way about how which is why I feel the way I feel about how this show was adapted. But from what I understand of how the story went in the books, in the comics, I feel like they dropped the ball. And you know what, man? You know what, sweetie? I'm willing to take that. However, this is my list. And Secret Invasion was a hot steaming pile of poo. It was bad. I didn't like how they portrayed Nick Fury. I just didn't like the story. A lot of people complain about the final fight between the two super scrolls, which I also get, but I didn't have that much of a problem with that. It's just the overall story that was just bad to me, and I really, 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 really do not like what they did to Nick Fury. That that particular Nick Fury is the only version of Nick Fury ever, because every other version of Nick Fury, he is actually dope. He was not. He was old. He was crippled. He was like. Mm. They were basically saying they basically hurt that character. They hurt the character, in my humble opinion. So that one was for you, Mina. So we're gonna start off in order. Incredible Hulk. I already told y'all it wasn't as bad. See, that's another thing. That's the benchmark right here. Secret Invasion was a hot steaming pile of poo. The Hulk wasn't that bad. So I'll give it a D. I'll give it a D. It wasn't too bad. The story was pretty good. The action was actually pretty good as well. They made him, and that's the problem. That's the problem. This is the second Hulk, Harry Norton. What you know, the Incredible Hulk with Thaddeus Ross. The Hulk was awful. Too much Betty. It was all about Betty. That was his lady. Edward Norton. Yes, him. This is the Edward Norton, not Ang Lee. Edward Norton. So it wasn't great, but it wasn't horrible either. Iron Man, the first Iron Man. Ah, you like that? Yeah, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't amazing either. And I might have to shift. I might put some at a ranking, and I might have to move it later. Iron Man, I give it an A. It was an A. It was a really good movie. It was good. Like or that, like as far as origin stories go, I feel like they might have did it the best with him, and it's because this was the very beginning. They were hungry. They were starving, and when you're not working with a whole lot, that's when you're able to be way more creative. You know what I'm saying? First Iron Man was good. None of the first movies are spectacular because they were laying the groundwork. I disagree with that. I disagree with that. I don't know. I disagree. Like, cause Iron Man 2. Ooh, Iron Man 2 was good. Iron Man 2 was good. That was the one with Whiplash and your boy. That one was I gotta put that one at A as well. That one was an A as well. The action was good. The continuing story, it was good. It was all that was all good. Now Thor wasn't bad, and that's another thing too. So I didn't when the MCU first began. I think I didn't start watching. I didn't start really watching them in theaters until I think Captain America was the first MC movie that I watched in theaters, because like although I'm a comic book nerd, all the I knew very little about Iron Man. I knew nothing about Thor. I knew about the Hulk, didn't know much about him. Captain America, I just remember Captain America doing it. I think he was in one episode of the Spider-Man animated series, and that was like real quick. So like I didn't know anything about these characters, so I wasn't paying them no attention. And then someone told me they was about to go see Thor because they had already knew what was going on. Like they knew that all these movies were going to be connected into Avengers, which I don't want to put all the Avengers in S tier. Let's see. Let's go back to Thor. Thor was okay. I really wasn't real big on Thor. We could put Thor at B. Nah, we could put Thor at C. Thor's at C. The first Thor. Captain America. Captain America might be an A. Captain America might be an A. First Avengers. I gotta put that in. That has to take the first S slide, man, because that one, that's when they really changed the whole landscape of how movie franchises even work with that. You know what I'm saying? So even though you really didn't need to see the Hulk, but you had to at least see the other the other four in order to really understand and appreciate the Avengers. So yeah, they introduced these characters in the first movie in the origin stories, and then yeah, man, that's ass. Iron Man 3, I did not like at all. I did not like Iron Man 3. I didn't. It's not worse than Hulk. It's not as good as Thor. I didn't like it. Now, Dark World. Mm, mm-mm. Y'all know I like me a good villain. Y'all know I. You didn't care for that one. You talk about Iron Man? Yeah, I didn't care. For, yeah, me either. Thor, Dark World. I like me a good villain, and the good villain, the villain of this movie, Darkness. Like that's it. Like you like Dark World? It was all right. Matter of fact, I can give it a D too. I can give that one a D. It's not quite E. I can give it a D. I told y'all a lot of these are probably gonna switch. Y'all probably gonna sway some of my votes too. I ain't gonna let you. But yeah, darkness. Like Thor's mom getting killed, them introducing the infinity stones, the infinity well, I guess the ether was it wasn't a stone, it was like an element or whatever. Like whatever it was. They introduced a lot of stuff. Um but yeah, I didn't 100% like that story. Here we go. This is Captain America 2. I forgot the name of it. And I can't see it. It ain't big enough for me. Hold on, can I zoom in? I'm old, man. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's better. Second Captain America. It's up there. It's definitely up there. Absolutely. Guardians of the Galaxy. This is another movie that I was Winter Soldier. Thank you. Winter Soldier. 1000% A tier. 1000%. Like just showing Captain America just kind of getting acclimated to get caught up for all the stuff that he missed over the years and Bucky coming back. And that's another thing. Like me, like not being someone who read the comics. Like I said before, like I stopped reading the comics once they started putting the comics on TV. So I had no idea they even continue making comics. Well, they're still making comics now. Like some of these movies are being made from comics that was written like in the early 2000s. So so I didn't even know about but I knew nothing about Bucky or anything. So that revealed well, I think it was revealed in the trailer if I'm not mistaken, but all of that super dope. It's what Secret Invasion should have been, but that's neither here nor there. Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh, actually, because I knew nothing about these characters and I fell in love with all of them. Go S. That might be the first one that go S tier besides an Avengers movie. Yeah. See, we on the same wavelength. No lower than A. Yeah, man. Definitely. Definitely. We on the same page, Vintage. We on the same page. Age of Ultron. Age of Ultron. It was good. We got they introduced us to Vision, the Maximoff twins that we could not call mutants. That I just really hate that they were in the whole the legal thing where they couldn't use mutants. They couldn't tie anything in the MCU with uh anything that any of the other studios had. Um, like Wanda and Pietro being Magneto's children, like I feel like that is a key that is completely being missed. And I pray that they figure out a good way to retcon that now that we have the X-Men in the ever seen Age of Ultron? That's interesting. Um, I hope that they're able to retcon that in a way that it makes sense when they bring the X Men into the MCU. Uh, Age of Ultron. Age of Ultron is basically that's another thing too, man. They should have had Ant Man come out before Age of Ultron, in my humble opinion, because in the comics, Hank Pym invents Ultron. But for some odd reason, everything has to be driven through Tony Stark in the MCU. Everything. That's why I feel like Robert Downey Jr. is the damn anchor being because like everything, think about it. Damn near all the villains, all the big bads was driven by some shit that Tony Stark did or was created by Tony Stark, like Ultron. But it was a B for me. It was good, but it wasn't great, in my humble opinion. You should watch it immediately. It's amazing. He was doing work on stuff. Hey man, you be having real job, like you be doing real stuff, man. That's crazy. Ant Man. Everybody hates the Ant Man trilogy for some odd reason. I think I'm a little biased because I'm a Paul Rudd fan, but I give it a B. It's not an A. Matter of fact, I give it a C. Right. Yeah, yeah. He Vintage was out there serving our country when Age of Ultron came out. He was a little busy. Civil War. Silver Not Silver War. Civil War. Ah yeah, we gotta put that in the S tier. S tier. It Civil War, that fight in the airport was just my childhood, me getting all my action figures and just smashing them together. like like point blank. I love that movie. And another villain that was driven by Tony Stark. The revelation that Bucky, spoiler alert, by the way, even though this was what 2016, the revelation of Bucky being the one that killed Tony's parents was wild. I don't know if that was something in the comments or something that they did specifically for this movie, but that was an amazing twist for me. I was like, oh, Doctor Strange, the first Doctor Strange. I get that one an A. I get that one an A. Like the whole, like honestly, like being introduced because there was another character I knew nothing about, and Benedict Cumberbatch did a really good job. He's basically Tony Stark light in this movie. That he's basically Tony Jr. in this movie, but being introduced to magic and the ancient one taking them through that damn acid trip at the beginning of the movie. Dope, dope. Guardians 2. Which one is Guardians 2? Let me think. Let me think. Oh no, Guardians 2 was with Ego. um it's not S tier. It's not like the first one. It's not as good as the first one. I feel like I feel like Guardians soundtrack really, really, really elevates that movie. You think it should be A? Um, shit. Is it an A? Ego? Nah, man, that's B. It's B. Considering what I can have at A, nah. I think the second Guardians kind of was riding the wave of the first one a lot. And I think they leaned on that a lot. So yeah, yeah. That's your favorite group, you're biased. I feel you. Oh, they do have Spider-Man in here. Mm. They go to the other Spider-Man. I'm gonna say the Spider-Man's for the end because technically they're not in the MCU. All right, so we are at Thor Ragnarok. This was the first good Thor movie, in my opinion. And that's definitely an A. That one was an A. Taika Waititi, I feel like he did a really good job. I remember the day I went to go see this movie in theaters. It was actually one of the movies that dropped around my birthday. They always drop a movie around my birthday every year. So this was my birthday gift that year. And it was good. It was really good. Black Panther, the first Black Panther. Y'all gonna be mad at me. I had already knew what I was gonna give this one before I even started this list. Black Panther was mid to me. It was. And I know that is very anti-black of me. It's very, very, very anti-black of me. However, it was mid to me. And I watched it multiple times. I supported the hell out of that movie. I went to go see it at least 3 or 4 times in theaters alone. It was just mid to me. Like, I like Killmonger as a character, as a villain. He's probably one of the best villains that the MCU has produced. They killed him in the first movie. I feel like they shouldn't have killed him. In all honesty, in my humble opinion, they should have brought him back. What's the legit gripe with it? All right, let's see. Because this is because since day one, this is how I felt about Black Panther. Um, the soundtrack was amazing. I think just the overall story of it was just mid. And I like Ryan Coogler as a director. And I like Chadwick Boseman as an actor. And like I said, I liked Michael B. Jordan as Killmonger. I just felt like what was it missing? That's a great question, Vintage, because I never really internalized the reason why I felt like it was mid, in all honesty. And I have no compulsion to even pull it up any farther either. It's just, hmm. Honestly, I don't know. I can't even think about it. I can't even really give you a legitimate answer. And it's just being real with you. That's just how I've always felt. I want to give you an answer. Maybe I can give you an answer in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, hey, make sure you join. The link is in the description. Um, Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, why not subscribe? Especially if you agree with my list so far. Infinity War and Endgame. Let's see Infinity War. Well, let's just let's not stand on ceremony, Mr. Wayne. We know Endgame. If there was something above S, we would like Endgame would be above that. Let's see, because Infinity War was the setup where Thanos was collecting all the Infinity Stones and he dusted everybody at the end. It be like that sometimes, yeah. Is it S tier though? I feel like the only thing that's keeping Infinity War from being S tier is because it's not a complete story. It's a part one. I think that's legitimately the only thing that's keeping Infinity War from being S tier. Yeah. Unless you look at it, hold on. Unless you look at it, why are you what's the soul for? what's the, oh, because it's a part one. See, I'm about to backtrack a little bit. I'm about to backtrack, maybe. I'm about to backtrack. If you look at it as Thanos, even though we've been built to follow the MCU as the superheroes. The superheroes are the main characters. But if you make Thanos the main character of this particular movie, yeah. Insert Sponge. Are you leaving? Which one? Which SpongeBob me? Nah, it's S. It's S. I ain't even need y'all influence on that one. I actually thought that one through. It's definitely S tier. Especially at the ending when everybody started dusting. And you don't know who's gonna be dusted. Like that one, yeah. Because if you look at Thanos being the protagonist, then yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. You don't have to leave, Mina. Yeesh. All right. And then we got Far From Home, and then we have Ant Man and the Wasp. Where'd I put the first Ant Man? See, Ant Man and the Wasp was good. Ant Man and the Wasp was good. I put that at B. Only I would put it at A, but it's not on this level of these right here. But Ant Man and the Wasp was good. Yeah. Captain Marvel introducing the scrolls, introducing the most powerful character ever known to man in the MCU and Marvel universe. I think the only entity that's stronger than her is the one above all, the in eternity is a third one. The tribunal, the three head people. I didn't like Brie Larson um as this character. I don't feel like she portrayed the character very well. And one thing that I kept hearing about as far as criticism for this show was they kept telling her to stop being emotional, stop being emotional, stop being emotional, and she was not showing very emotion at all. As a matter of fact, she was very stoic throughout the movie. so, but I did enjoy it. It was a good time. It was a good time. Yeah. See. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. So now we are in Bob. What's his name? Bob Paycheck. the Bob Paycheck era. What's his name? Bob. What's that dude's name? I want to get his name right. Chappick. Yeah, Bob Chappick, the dude that pretty much murdered. Agree to disagree. Agree to disagree. Oh, hold on. Which one? Which one? Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel. You disagree? You think it should be higher? Yeah. These next. So all the these shows and movies are going to be under Bob Captain Marvel. You think it should be higher? I'm not moving it, but you think it should be higher? I don't think so. Honestly, I can't put Captain Marvel over Black Panther. In all honesty, I can't. I'm just here. Why you got an attitude? I can just feel your attitude through the chat. WandaVision. Great. It was great. It was a good time. It started off slow. It started off slow, but it dealt with some real shit. Like it dealt with mental health. It dealt with you don't know me. Actually, I kind of do a little bit. It dealt with grief. It dealt with mental health. It dealt with a lot of like real shit, and it was good. Like really good. It was really good. And they came back and murdered all of that character growth. Where this damn movie at? Where your at? Multiverse of Mad. They killed all of that character growth in this movie. Now, Multiverse of Madness, it could have been better. It could have been a lot better. Like you have a character. Oh, you don't care. You don't agree with Black Panther is either. Okay, understood. Oh, they have a character. Oh no, did my headphones just die? Yeah, they did. I'm glad I'm not listening to nothing. I gotta be tight. Hold on, 1 second, guys. Okay, headphones are charging. Um, whoa, it sounds a lot different. Um, the action was really good. Oh, you know what? That Illuminati scene. Yeah, that Illuminati scene was dope. Yeah, Wanda going out there and murdering people. That was a good time. That was a real good time. It could have been scarier though. It could have been scary because it was supposed to be a horror movie. It could have been scarier, but you also got to remember Disney. So, yeah. Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Was it good? Was it that good? Was it B level good? Nah, it wasn't. Uh-uh. It was good. I liked it. I genuinely liked it. Um, and it dealt with some real stuff in this too. Like, just because you're a superhero don't mean that you get everything you want. It showed some real shit. It showed like it shed some light on some real stuff, especially when it comes to race in this country. You know what I'm saying? Because we have Captain America, blonde hair, blue eye, blah blah blah. But we also had Isaiah. Ooh, what's his name? What was his name? Isaiah Ryder, Isaiah Bradley. We also had Isaiah Bradley, who also is a super soldier. Who basically they used him as a pincushion while Steve Rogers is out here being Captain America. We using Isaiah Bradley as a test subject. You know what I'm saying? So I liked it. I really liked it. But overall, eh, man, yeah, Black Widow wasn't good to me. It was the action was all right. The story was man, and the fact that they made this movie after she died, that just all of that just did not sit well. So yeah, yeah, yeah. Shang Chi. Man, I don't remember much from this movie. That might have to be a C. It was good. I liked it. I remember liking it, but clearly it's not memorable. because I remember more details from some of the older movies than I do this movie. I remember the action being really good, the fight choreography being very very well, sidekick being funny. But as far as the story, his dad was immortal. Yeah, it was all right. It was all right. Eternals. Shang-Chi was good. I agree. I agree it was good. I'm not saying it was bad. Eternals, yes, it was. Matter of fact, I'll put you there. It wasn't Secret Invasion bad, but it was ugh. The fact that they when did this movie drop? This movie dropped, I want to say in 2020. 2021, this movie dropped in 2021. We have had a celestial in the Indian Ocean since 2021. And they're not going to mention it again until 2025 within universe. Yeah, no, that wasn't. Yeah, nah. And then like no, the story didn't make great sense. The motivations was just blah. It's yeah, like knowing that Earth was set up to like it was set up just to be a incubator for a celestial. That was just wild. It could be better. Yeah, they. I feel like I'm about to say they needed a sequel for it to be good, but I don't even know if a sequel will help it. Like for like what I said with the Star Wars show that just went out, the Acolyte. I don't know if y'all seen the Acolyte yet, but the Acolyte needed a second season. It needed a second season, but it's not going to get one because you know fanboys hating anything that's doesn't represent them. Hawkeye was decent. It was decent. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. Mm, yeah, I'm not mad at it. All right, this is the last one. Moon Knight was good. Moon Knight was really good. That's another character I knew nothing about going into this, and it was really, really, really good in my humble opinion. You did the trash TV series. You talking about Hawkeye? Are you so you're telling me? Hold on, wait. You are sitting here on Beyonce's internet and telling me that Secret Invasion was better than Hawkeye? Is that what you telling me right now on this lovely Sunday morning? Miss Marvel was a good time. Miss Marvel was all right. Matter of fact, both of these need to be down here. In all honesty, it was a good nah, because I actually like these. I actually like these. I didn't like these, and these were decent. Yeah. See. We'll stick it to C. Yeah. I enjoy the character that she is like. She's like a fangirl. She's basically a fan. And she plays that so well. And she's actually matter of fact, she's a fan for real. And I don't even think she's acting because she just enjoyed being in the MCU. Love and Thunder, I liked it. A lot of people didn't like Love and Thunder. It was very goofy. It was very, very, very goofy. Oh, you talking about? Oh, okay. It was very goofy at times. They should the way they ended Endgame. I thought, as I'm pretty sure a lot of people thought, which ended up being disappointed. I thought that they was going to have the Guardians in the next movie with oh shit, football done started. Adam Kavera done scored a touchdown. This don't, damn kickoff was at 1 o'clock. It's 1:10. That boy done scored already. Look at God. Um, I'm so glad I played him because I was going to bench him. Um, Yeah, let's hurry this up so y'all can. I know y'all like. I know some. A lot of y'all like football, so we gonna put it. We gonna speed run. She Hulk. I actually like She Hulk, but I can't put her at B though. It was good, but it wasn't that great. Werewolf by Night. Never watched it. Wakanda Forever. Yes, I. It was really, really, really good to me. I don't know if it's because I was in my feelings and uh dealing with death in real life that made me connect to this movie way more than I probably should have, because I've heard a lot of people feel like it was mid, but to me it was good. And then um Angela Bassett's performance was amazing, and they snubbed the absolute hell out of her for BS. Quantum Mania. A lot of people didn't like Quantum Mania. I liked it. I liked it. I liked Kane. I liked Kane. I don't understand. I don't understand why people didn't like it. They felt like it was a flop. It was great. Guardian Sermon. How's it going? Guardians 3 S tier. Point blank period. Without question. That was a that was an amazing movie. Um I got no notes on that. I'm great, man. I'm great. Just doing this little tier list. We've been fighting a little bit on here. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we agree, sometimes we don't. You know what I'm saying? What's my opinion on Doomsday? I have no opinion yet. I do think that them bringing back Robert Downey Jr. was a good idea because, in all honesty, if we look at the MCU as in Loki, which what? Yes. Um, the MCU was dying, and I feel like based off of the lore that yes, Wolverine and Deadpool created. Each universe has an anchor being. I feel like Robert Downey Jr. is the MCU's anchor being, and when he died, the universe started to die with him. So them bringing him back, I feel like was a good idea. It was a good business idea, and I just hope that they figure out a good and creative way to bring him back that makes sense. Come on, yeah, of course. Come on now. Come on. Come on. This me. You know, like we I don't disagree with you all the time, man. But when I agree with you, I agree with you. You feel me? What if? Hey, and I have reason to believe if you watch my reaction videos to X-Men 97, I have reason to believe that the X-Men is going to be in season 3 of What If, and I cannot wait for it to drop. I'm actually going to do reactions to this as well when it drop. I've been dropping the ball on my Marvel stuff on the channel. So we gonna get back to reacting to Marvel stuff when it drops. So I think the next thing is dropping is Agatha next month. We're gonna be doing those. Here's the thing: Robert Downey Jr. cost too much. That's the problem. That's the reason why they killed him off in the first place. He was costing them money. You don't know if you agree with him as Doom, but whatever. I get it. I get it. And I honestly I don't know. You probably know way more about the actual character of Doctor Doom than I do. Because my reference of Doctor Doom is from the Fantastic Four movies, and they weren't that great. So not 100% sure how I could very well agree with you. This was mid. Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special. It was filler. It was good. It was decent. It was all right. The Marvels was good. Where did I put Captain Marvel? Hmm. The Marvels was good. I enjoyed it. They brought back the real Nick Fury in this movie because after what they did after the assassination of the character in this, Also, like Disney don't have it. They don't. You see how greedy these companies are, man. That's the reason why they had these strikes in the first place, because they want to be able to use AI instead of paying real people, real artists, real actors, real composers. They want to use AI so they can have all the money. I'm never gonna hush for what they did to my boy Nick Fury. Never. But he has company because Echo was booty cheeks. It was bad. If you haven't seen that movie, don't. I mean that show, don't. They they knew it was bad. This is how I know that they knew that this was bad, because it was first off, they only did 5 episodes. They knew midway. It was like, this is bad. First, second, they dropped all 5 episodes. Do not waste your time. Samina P. Period. Don't waste your time. Shoot. It was bad. It was so bad they dropped all 5 episodes in one day. Never has Disney Plus ever done that. And not on the Marvel or Star Wars or any kind of TV series that I know of. It was so bad. All right, so I don't know where to put Werewolf by Night. This come on now. This movie was made for me. Like No Way Home, it was made for me. Like for people who have been watching these superhero movies from day one and grew up with these things, this was for me. Go ahead, go ahead, waste your time. And let me know what you think. Come back with your findings. All right, Far From Home was an A, and Homecoming was also an A. Yeah, dang, I gave too many A's. Werewolf by Night, just so we can finish it off. So yeah, this is it right here. Let me zoom it out so we can see the whole thing in one shot. So yeah, this is the list. Um MCU movies only, no Venoms. I guess they felt the need to put Spider Man because he is loosely tied. Well, not loosely tied. He is tied to the MCU. Um, the only reason why I said it's too many A's is because I felt like I'm being too nice on some of these movies and shows. But yeah, but I guess they put Spider Man because he is tied to the MCU. There's no Venom. There's no Morbius. There's no um Madam Web. 'Cause those are all Sony movies. There's no Fantastic Four because those are Fox movies. There's no X-Men. So maybe we could do a tier list with all of those in the future. If y'all like these, man, we could do some more of these, man, for real. Um, what's on the horizon though? That's what I want. Let me pull that up real quick. So we got this could be an ever growing list too. I think I'm gonna download it. When they update it, I can come back and add to it. Let's see. Boom, screen red. All right, so phase 5 and 6. Is phase 4 officially done? I guess so. I guess Deadpool was official end of phase 4. So we got this is not MCU. I did do MCU right. Okay, it just says Marvel. Full MCU. Okay. Okay. All right. So we have Venom coming up next month, which I'm actually going to see because I actually like the Venom movies. I don't like Tom Hardy as Eddie Brock, but that's neither here nor there. Um, I'm gonna go see Craven the Hunter as well. Um, I forgot Aaron Taylor Johnson was Craven, which is funny because he was Quicksilver, the Quicksilver that got killed in Age of Ultron. Spoiler alert. Uh, both of these in the okay. Both of these dropping before the end of the year. Ooh. I know that the Agatha show is coming up next month as well. Then we got Black in America February. They dropping the Black Captain America during Black History Month. They better, man. They know what they doing. Better come and support our black man, our black nigga bird. Oh, wait a minute. Thunderbolts is dropping in May? Hold on, wait. So we got February, May, and then I know they're gonna drop something in November. So we back July. Okay, Fantastic Four dropping in July? Okay. Okay, so we got Fantastic Four dropping in July. Oh, are we not getting something in November? Like, we're not getting something in November. Yo, Blade. Yeah, yeah. That's not going. Yes, son. Yeah, I said what happened. What'd you do to it? Where you going? Huh? He just walked out. Yeah, so we're not getting. So we'll just have three movies next year. I do not believe that we will have a Blade movie by the end of next year. And then we got Doomsday dropping in May. Okay, of 2026. Damn. So we gonna go from four movies and three in the possible movies in 2025 to just one in May? I mean, one in 2026, and then another one, just one in. Okay, so maybe would they? Okay, Michael Waldron. I don't even have a writer and director for that. That's okay. So I feel like they just haven't announced what they're gonna do. I heard Armor Wars got scrapped, which is, it is what it is. Spider Man. Okay, so yeah. They got a new Spider Man trilogy coming out. Well, at least that's what they said. I know Tom Holland needed to take a year off from acting and all that good stuff. Hopefully, so Marvel Studios is part of. That's why they added Spider Man. Okay, Marvel Studios do. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so that does make sense. So Marvel Studios do make the Spider Man movie, and they share the profits with Sony. Got it. We need a Miles Morales movie. Shang-Chi 2. About damn time. Beyond the Spider Verse. See you in 2027. Who the hell is that? How you pronounce that, Mina? Yeah. You need to add Blade to the tippy top. I agree. Blade one, absolutely. Blade two, not so much. Blade three, it's bad. It's bad. Yeah. They might as well just bring Wesley Snipes in and just do the movie. Yeah, but him, I don't. Bad Bunny. Yo, if they made Bad Bunny a superhero, it's gonna be it's a Sony movie too, so it's gonna be trash. Murto. Murto. You're not helping me pronounce it. Jackpot. Never heard of that character. It's gonna be another Sony movie. Jesus. Hypno Hustler. Oh hell nah. Build the funk fool. Yeah, Donald Glover. They better not do that. No. Oh my God. This is another Sony. Sony just needs to stop making live action movies. Please, for the love of God. Please stop it. Jesus Christ. Is that it? Okay, yeah, we got Agatha next month. Another season of X Men '97. What if? Oh, they're gonna have her in What If season three. That's a character from Echo. They've been talking about Spider Man freshman year for the longest. I don't even know if that's up there with Blade. Ironheart. What happened to Ironheart? I miss Riri. Okay, that's it. Friendly Neighborhood. Black Panther spinoff. Prequel. 2024. We got two shows dropping. Three, well, technically three. Friendly Neighborhood. I don't know if I'm gonna react to that one though. I know I'm gonna do Agatha. They don't even have release dates for either one of these, so I doubt that they release this year. Ironheart is set to release 2025. Wonder Man has completed filming. Does not have a release date. Season two. What else? Season three is in development. Oh, and then we got a season two of Friendly Neighborhood. Marvel Zombies would be dope. I want to see it. They've been talking about Vision Quest for the longest. Still in the works. I don't even know what that means. Nova series. Okay. I can see. Okay. I'm not mad at that. Yeah, Untitled Wakanda series in development with no known release date. But they got two Wakanda series dropping. Okay, cool. Yeah, so there's a lot of content, a lot of stuff they're gonna be dropping, and we could do more tier lists. If y'all want to see me do some more tier lists, drop them in the comment section. For other things, I'm not as much of an expert on other things as I am on Marvel. I like to, you know, I like to see myself as a Marvel expert. But it's football time. I'm 27 minutes late, man. But hey, if y'all still watching though, I definitely appreciate you. Please like, comment, and subscribe to this here channel. Hit the notification bell so you get notified that we upload. And until next time, people, let's get something done.